I live and work here in the United States just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. And last week, our Major League Baseball team, the Atlanta Braves, won Major League Baseball's World Series championship. And just after that victory, the media asked our young shortstop, Dansby Swanson, who's an Atlanta native, what made this team special? What helped them overcome challenge after challenge this year, only to be crowned the champions? And he said it really boiled down to one word, and that is love. He said love embodies accountability. It embodies sacrifice. And we pull for each other. We truly care for each other. You know, love isn't a word we use an awful lot in the workplace, but I think it's a key word for companies, for organizations, for teams that want to sustain excellence over a long period of time. The word love is a very key word that leaders need to understand and begin to focus on. Because as a leader, if you truly develop a special relationship, you've heard me say this before, great leaders are transformational leaders that first and foremost care about their people, and they build strong relationships and deep relationships with the people that they lead, and they develop relational trust and psychological safety, and they develop a loving relationship within the group that they lead. And then as a leader, you can hold your people accountable, you can coach them up, because your people know how much you care about them. And they will sacrifice. They will turn their focus from me to we, just like this team did to be the World Series champion this year. They sacrificed. They pulled for each other. They competed on a daily basis for their teammates, not just for their own glory. And that's a vital thing in the workplace. And I think leaders have to understand this. And that's why I talk so much about leaders needing to lead like a coach. Because in the business workplace, in an organization's workplace, within a team, you've got to develop that strong bond, that team bond that pulls together and sacrifices and holds each other accountable. If you sustain excellence over a long period of time, you build a dynasty. And within a dynasty, it is very clear that teammates, people that work with each other within an organization or a company, they hold each other accountable to a high standard of excellence. So leaders, to me, it does start with the word love. Building a strong, deep relationship with those that you lead so you understand what inspires them, what motivates them, and so that they begin to understand through that strong relationship that you really care about them. And that develops that relational trust and that psychological safety that makes every company, organization, or team great. Maybe even the very best. And maybe the very best year in and year out, sustaining excellence and eventually becoming a dynasty. But it starts with one key word for leaders to know and understand and to build within the group that they lead, and that is love.